Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am doing a tag video. First, let me just go ahead and put this out there. I am getting over a sinus infection, still very congested, and so therefore you can hear it in my voice. However, I feel better than I sound. So a couple of weeks ago, Simply Nieccee tagged me in a video, and it was the bags, 5 bags that YouTube influenced me to buy. So let me just stop right there. YouTube influenced me to buy all my bags. Every single bag I have ever owned, YouTube influenced me to buy them. When I'm interested in something, a particular style, I always go to YouTube and I research it through the YouTube creators. That's why I'm really picky on who I watch on YouTube, because I look for genuine, honest opinions. For an example, when I first started watching YouTube, I was looking for skincare because I'm all about skin. And I would research best skincare products for combination oily skin, for an example. And there were certain people that came up. And I would watch their content and it seemed to be great. I would go out and purchase the items that they recommended. Just to find out, not even a month later, that same YouTuber would be promoting a different skincare line. And after watching this particular person for a while, she later did a vlog, and she was at the dermatologist who had her on prescription medication for her skin to clear up the blemishes and the marks that were left from blemishes. And so here I am thinking the products that you recommended were the products that cleared your skin up, when the entire time you were under dermatologist care who gave you the products that cleared your skin up. That's so deceitful to me. So I started watching YouTubers that actually use their items that could give you the pros and the cons. So therefore, I'm really picky. If I tune in to you and you're recommending a product and that bottle is completely full, I don't even watch the rest. I'm looking for empties. People who share their empties, things they've used up, because they can give me an honest opinion about it. I'm looking for someone, at least the bottle is down, you know, an inch or so, because you've used it enough to have an opinion about it. You know what I mean? If you have a brand new bottle, don't tell me this is your second bottle, because I want to see your first empty bottle. I just need honest communication. So therefore, I tweak down YouTubers that I watch. So that is why YouTube influences me in every area of my life, just about when it comes down to purchasing items. So getting back to this video, Simply Nieccee, thank you so much for tagging me. I'm so sorry I'm late, but I'm doing the video today. So I'm supposed to do 5 bags, okay? So I did narrow it down. I followed the instructions, tried to be obedient, and I narrowed it down to 5 bags. So let's just jump right in and get started. So the first bag that was YouTube influence to me is in this dust bag. And I do have a video on this bag, and I will link it somewhere in the cards. And it is my Tory Burch Fleming shoulder bag. I think that's the right name. When I tell you I love this bag, when I went on the search for this bag, it was a toss-up between this, the YSL bag, and another bag. And it's never been a Chanel bag for me, because I'm just not going to spend those kind of coins on a Chanel bag right now in my life. I just know. So this bag was the bag of choice. And so I went into YouTubers and I found reviews on this bag. This bag is, I love this bag for so many reasons. I shared in my video, you will remember me talking about it. I love the logo on the top. It's soft. I love the variety, how versatile it is. So right here is the shoulder length, but if you choose to go crossbody, you just let it down, and it is crossbody. I wear it shoulder, I wear it crossbody as well. It does have a back pocket here, that is magnetic. You can love that. And I usually slide my phone right here. And I have the iPhone 12 Plus Max, Pro Max. You know what I'm talking about. This is the inside of the bag. It has a magnetic closure here. And then inside you have a zipper pocket here. And on this side, you have 2 slip pockets. So in essence, I've carried it a variety of ways. And I'm going to tell you, as it has gotten older, it has so much more space in it that I now can even carry my pocket agenda. When I first got the bag, I wouldn't put my pocket agenda in here, and you can see that on the video that I linked above. But now with the space, I can fit my pocket agenda in there with my small wallet and even a little pouch with my lip glosses and things in it, and it is perfect for like a day. You know, if I'm just going out, I'm gonna be out for a day or so. I love it. I don't have any scratches or wear a tear on it. The corners are good. What is that? I don't know what that is, but there's a little white mark right there. I gotta see what that is. But nothing going on with the glazing. I love, 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 love this bag. I love the color and everything. It is just super pretty. So this was a great purchase. I can't remember the YouTubers that I watched for this purchase, but their reviews and everything was on point and accurate. So I appreciate that. So that is bag number 1. Bag number 2 is this baby. So this is my Dooney Bourke small satchel in Florentine leather in the color Bordeaux. Now let me tell you, this bag to me is a sexy bag. Some bags, when I look at them, I call them sexy. Like I think the Louis Vuitton Artsy is a sexy bag. This bag is a sexy bag to me. It's just very classy, very chic. I watch so many YouTubers on this particular bag. And if you follow me, then you should remember a while back, I'll try to link it if I still have it out there. I purchased the larger one in red. And it was too large for me, so I sold that and then purchased the size down. This bag is a bag that I will be carrying in the fall, which is just around the corner. But I love it. She's so pretty. Look, I wear the heck out of it. I love the gold hardware, the logo here. You know, I love anything with a bag with a smile. That's my thing. I love the tassels with the green suede. I never use the shoulder strap on this bag. It has never been on there. I always carry it by the handle when I carry it. But if you chose to get the bag, that is an option. You could use the shoulder strap that comes in. Of course, I love the green suede that comes at the top of all the Florentine bags. And that red interior just makes it pop. Now, the only thing about this bag is it's heavy when I carry all of my things. So I typically downsize a little bit just so it's not as heavy when I carry it. That whip stitching, I love. I love contrasting colors where you have the brown and any other color. I just think it stands out. It's so pretty. The wear and tear is amazing. I have no complaints. I have no strings, no nothing on this bag. And this is a great bag. All of the reviews on this bag were phenomenal as well. That is bag number 2. Bag number 3 is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 in the monogram print. This bag was probably a bag I must have watched every single what's in my bag, reviews and everything, because this was the first piece that I purchased in the monogram print that has this raw leather on top. So if you remember when I purchased this bag, which is a vintage bag, this is a 1999 bag, the vachetta and everything was very light. And now it is got plenty of wear on it. Now, the one thing that I will say about this bag is I switch it up. If you notice, I have an organizer on the inside. Sometimes I use it with an organizer, sometimes I use it with just pouches and a base shaper. But this is the bag, and she is in pretty good shape. Now, I unpacked her to show her because I'm about to send her off to get her all of her leather replaced at Louis Vuitton. And I thought about it, I was like, let me unpack it real quick so I can show it to you and use it in this video. There is a lock that needs to be cleaned, but here is the top. And if you notice, the handles are a little darker than the tabs here. So I'm getting ready to get the leather replaced. Let me tell you why I'm getting the leather replaced. So again, I'm always utilizing YouTube as far as your opinions about the bag that I'm purchasing. So when I purchased this bag, I watched a lot of cleaning videos, and a lot of people recommended different products to clean it with. And I first started with just the fragrance-free Huggy wipes, and that worked for a certain period of time, and then it felt like it wasn't working as good. So I watched more videos and was recommended the saddle soap, and so I used that with the conditioner, and I regret doing that. Now the saddle soap does clean it, don't get me wrong. It cleaned it, it brought it back to the light color and everything, but it took off the coating that I used to feel on here, and it took away that natural shine. So I'm going to show you my handles up close so you can see why I'm having them replaced. Can you see that? If you see the little lines right there, that is dry and really like cracking. Can you see that? Those are little like cracks in the leather from dryness. Now, I've never cleaned it and not conditioned it. Conditioned it twice every time I cleaned it. But I still got that, and it's more on this handle, only on this handle. It's not, well, it is to me. Can you see the dryness? You can tell it's dry. Can you see that? It's dry. And so I don't want, I can't keep cleaning it with the saddle soap because it's already dry and cracking. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have all of it replaced, everything, the trim and everything. Because I love the canvas. It is that vintage canvas. So it's a different feel from like my Neverfull that I'm going to share in a moment. However, the YouTube videos that I watched on this bag were on point. It is an open hole. It does hold a lot. I will use a felt organizer in this bag. However, in my Neverfull and the other bags, I like the nylon organizer. So as you can see, it has this pocket. Now, let me show you the date so you can see it's a 1999 bag. So the way you read a date code is the first, the second, and the fourth number is the year. So you see that 99, that means 1999. The first and the third number is the week. So it was made the first week of 1999. So that makes this bag 22 years old because my daughter was born in 2000. She's 21. I use a base shaper, and I like it with pouches. You get more, where this is just a leather base shaper that I purchased on Amazon. But when you use pouches with this bag, you can carry a lot more in it than you can when you put a organizer in it. So I prefer pouches. But this is what it looks like. It's just an open pit. But you can fit everything in it. Now, I think handheld satchels are just classy bags. To me, they're very ladylike. I love carrying them on the weekend. During the week, I am a tote chick. But on the weekend, I love a satchel bag. But this was absolutely an influence by YouTube. And pretty much on point. Not too sure about the cleaning videos. But pretty much on point. Okay? So that is what, bag number 3. Bag number 4. You've seen it. It is in this big dust bag. My sisters, my bag sisters love this bag. So I went on a hunt. Fly Boo got involved and helped me track it down. And that is my Dooney Bourke Leisure in the Greta print, in the navy Greta print. And is she pretty? Oh my goodness. So let me tell you, I have probably carried this bag maybe a week. Every video was accurate about this bag. Every YouTuber video that I watched was absolutely accurate. This is a great tote. Do you hear me? However, for my everyday tote, it's a little bit too big. I can fit everything that I carry, like in my Neverfull, in here and still have like this much space on the side that I don't have anything to go in. So to me, it's a good travel bag, but still can be used as an everyday tote, if that makes sense. But when I tell you, they hit the jackpot when they made these straps. These are the most comfortable straps I have ever worn on a bag, on a tote. When I have my items in here, I do not feel the weight because these straps are so comfortable. I love how they're made here because they can lay flat. When I'm looking at my bag, I don't like straps sticking up in my face. I just have a towel in here and paper. Let me take it out so you can see it. And this is what she looks like on the inside. She has a key keeper. She has a zipper pocket here with this flat pocket, and on this side she has the 2 pockets. Great organization. I love this bag. I'm still trying to figure out how to carry the bag. I think pouches work the best. However, I don't put enough in it, so my items be laying over. So the last few times I carried it, I used a nylon organizer on the inside and put my pouches inside the organizer. And that's how I had this space on the side. And I stuck a water bottle on the side, and it was perfect. So that is my leisure, my Dooney leisure. And I can name all of the people who are charged guilty for their influence on this purchase. But they were very accurate. And the fact that it has a zipper gives it an added plus here. However, I never zip it up, you know. But there it is. If you want to use it, it's there. I always just leave it flat and I put my items inside. This by far is the most comfortable bag ever. I'm telling you. So this is my leisure, my Dooney leisure, which is my 4th bag that was a YouTube influence bag. My last bag is my absolute favorite bag in the world. And that is my Neverfull. My Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. This is my 2nd Neverfull. The first one that I purchased was in the Damier Ebene print, which is the brown checkered. I wore it out so bad, the corners and everything were worn. Sold it and purchased this one. This bag will be a year old in October. So, and as you can tell, the patina is coming along. However, I like it when it's a little darker. I honestly do. I like the color of my Speedy. I love this color. So I can't wait for it to get to that shade. But see, I got a good ways to go to get there. If you can see it up against, let me see. You can tell and see the difference. So I got a good ways to go, but I am super excited. So I learned my lesson with the Speedy. I didn't use anything on this bag when I got it except for apple rain guard. I sprayed my leather trim immediately, and I've had no problems. And you know, I was sharing, I think on my last video or one of my videos, that I've only sprayed the apple rain guard on here. I'm currently in this bag. That's why she's full. And it rained. I got caught in rain a couple of weeks ago. And rain was on my luggage tag. It was on this part right here. Bubbles of water was sitting there. And I was like, oh my goodness, we're about to find out now if rain guard really works. And it really worked. I have no wet spots, watermarks, or anything, and water was sitting there. So I enjoyed. The only con I have about this bag was acknowledged on all of the YouTube videos, well, not all of them, but on my, I say it was half and half, but most people talked about the shoulder drop. And so for this bag, I have to just put it up on my arm. Instead of just throw it on my arm, I slide it up on my arm. I'm good to go. And if you notice, I noticed this part right here is a little darker than this part right here. And I think that's because my arm, because it sits so close up under my arm, that's why, because it's the same way on the front. But there's not a week that goes by that I don't carry my girl. This is my absolute favorite. So when I was saying I use a nylon organizer, that's what I mean. So I have a nylon organizer in there, and I just have pouches inside the organizer. My med's about to fall out. So there you go. Okay. But this, you can find tons and tons of videos. They're all accurate. It's Neverfull. It is a great bag. It's my favorite tote. Even with the strap, shoulder drop, it's still my favorite tote. I don't care what I carry. I will go in her before the week is over. I don't know. She's just my favorite girl. Plenty of YouTube videos on that. So those are my 5 YouTube influence purchases that I'm sharing. But remember, every bag I purchased was a YouTube influence purchase. Okay? I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you are, taking the time to love on people. Okay? We're living in a day and time where people are dropping like flies, whether it's due to a sickness or illness or just the natural causes or accidents. Life can be so fragile, so fragile. So please, 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 love on your people. Don't hold grudges. Let it go. And just love on people and live, because you never know. You can be here 1 second and gone the next second. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I did link some videos on top. So if you watched this entire video but you want to go back and watch the cards that I linked above, please feel free to do so. I try to comment to everything. What I'm finding is I comment to the comments of the current video, but I don't go back and look at the comments on old videos. I watch the recent ones. And so I downloaded YouTube Studio, and so I was missing a lot of comments on older videos. So I'm catching up. But I hope you stay safe. Until the next video, guys, have a great day.